Okay. What part of life are you totally overthinking these days? So, who is the biggest overthinker you know? Is it you? Is it a good friend? Why do you think humans overthink? And how does that actually affect us? I'm Sage, I'm a growth coach, and the topic today is hey, overthinkers, we're going to be okay. So, let's do a little lesson on overthinking today. What is overthinking? Why do some people do it? And what are the pros and cons? So, here's the definition of overthinking: thinking about something too much or for too long. Why? Why do we overthink? Well, I would say it comes from a feeling of lack of control. And why do we get a repeating feeling of lack of control? Probably from an experience in our past, maybe our childhood, where things were chaotic around us and we felt like we were out of control in that situation. And a lot of it also comes from fear of uncertainty, failure, pain. So, what are some pros to being an overthinker? Well, us overthinkers, yes, I'm an overthinker, working on that disease as we speak. Us overthinkers probably have about 27 possible outcomes that we've rehearsed. So nothing surprises us. That's a pro, right? We have literally run this storyline every way you could run it. Then we don't have to worry about surprises. It prepares you, it guides you, and in a weird way, it gives you a little comfort. So what are some cons about overthinking? Well, often about 20 out of those 27 possible outcomes, they cause us a lot of anxiety. Like, oh, that's bad, that would be bad, that would hurt this person's feelings, because we're anticipating those possible outcomes, even though they're probably not going to happen. Those 20 really bad scenarios, they're probably not going to happen. So it wastes time. What could I be doing with that extra time if I wasn't constantly overthinking, right? I could have written 12 screenplays by now or something. I don't know. And it causes stress and anxiety. And here's the thing. Most overthinkers have been well versed in stress and anxiety their whole life. And the crazy thing is as much as that sounds bad, it might feel like our safe space. But like anything else, it can get out of control. Sure, you want to have one dessert here, and all of a sudden you're having 6 desserts a week. You want to have one beer here, and all of a sudden you're having 24 beers a week. You want to overthink this certain situation, and now you are overthinking every situation, and it's paralyzing you. It's all about finding some kind of, balance or safe space. So here's a couple quotes. Overthinking, the art of creating new problems out of ones that never existed in the first place. Unknown. Overthinking is like a rocking chair. It gives us something to do, but doesn't really take us anywhere. Lavana Mesa. Last quote. Trust the overthinkers that tell you they love you. They have most assuredly thought of every reason not to. L.K. Pilgrim. So what have you been overthinking lately? And how's that actually been going for you? All right, here's 3. 3 ways to simmer simmer down the overthinking. Number 1, build your faith practice. I don't care what that is. I'm not here to tell you what your faith practice is. There are so many ways to faith in this planet. Faith is just trust wrapped in whatever package you want to put it in. And use the time for something that will bring you comfort. Okay? Some people say, let go, let God, right? And that's a faith practice for them. So make sure you find what a faith practice is for you. Number 2, meditate. It's a great way to simmer down your mind so it can't just run this endless loop because you're not your thoughts. And number 3, give it guided space. Intend, wish, pray at a certain time every day, then let it go. Okay, let's talk about lists for a second. I love lists, and here's why I love lists. If I don't put it on a list, whether that's a little note card or in my phone, it just runs in here until I feel like I've put it somewhere. I might not be able to accomplish this task for 3 days, but it'll run here if it's not on a list. So it's the same concept. If you're overthinking something, overthink it for 10 minutes on your morning commute and wish, pray, and intend what you want out of it, and then let it go. So circling around, hey, overthinkers, we're going to be okay. Which of these 3 ways that I gave you can you use today? And here's our intention. Choose to free yourself from endless overthinking. I've got your back. I'm Sage. I'm a growth coach. Thanks for your time with me today. I love you to pieces. Follow me at Sage Robinson Miller on YouTube.